And hello there, wargame enthusiasts, and welcome back to Blackguards, where we are going to continue. I was a bit sick for the last 2 weeks or something, so I kind of lost my thread here, but I think I'll manage to pick it up if I put my mind into it, whatever the idiom is. And before we do anything else, we have a whole bunch of AP to spend, and before talking to anybody who might potentially cause combat, let's go and look for some trainers. Alchemist's Quarter, Courtesan's Quarter, Dreamweed Quarter, Arena Quarter, Beggars, Baggers. Neither of those. There's a pronunciation that is correct, but it's neither of these, isn't it? Arena Quarter, I think, is where we'll find some trainers. Not as in shoes, as in people who can train us, right? Beggars, that's the pronunciation of that word, in case you're wondering. Right. Yeah, so I don't know exactly where I want to go with the characters. I know I managed to get my weapon skills all the way to the top with our main cast, i.e. Penthesilea, Norim, Zerberan, and Kate. Our new friend Aurelia has probably doesn't have quite as good weapon skills as everybody else, but she's going to be our spellcaster as well, I think. And she doesn't even have as many points to spend. For 150 is what she's got. That looks like a trainer. That's a smith. Ah, gods, hopefully she doesn't want to fight us or anything.
Hey, you! Candidates have to register in the orderly's office.
Candidates for what?
We're looking for a teacher.
I'm sure I can teach you a thing or two.
Hooray!
Once you've proven your potential.
Ah.
Are you good enough to hold your own against me and my students?
Probably. Ah, fine, let's do it. How bad can it be, right? Well, at least we're healed up and rested, so there's no problems there, but yeah, we are behind the times. I can see straight away she's got the drop on us. 12 bashing damage to her face. A lot of bad men. We're all in the middle. Takate took the hit, did he? Yep. Alright. What can we do here? Well, you probably don't want to stay too close to everybody else, so let's move you here so that the bad people can have slightly fewer opportunities to get at you. And what can you do? Ah, guys, I have to put your spells in there. Yeah, this goes. So this goes here. For some reason the interface isn't reacting properly to me pulling things and dropping them. But there we go. This... I'd like to have both levels there, please, because I'm always running low on magic points. What's this? That doesn't actually look that interesting, to be honest. Was this? I didn't read that. Carney Philo Frenzy 1. The target goes berserk, attacking the next available target. That actually sounds interesting. Not useful currently, but interesting nevertheless. And you can go here. There we go. That's what we've got. And now we can't lose this battle because we'll have to do it again. I think. Alright. Well, let's... AP 20. Let's do this. Let's figure this out, because I don't know how this works. And hopefully it's going to be of some use. Ah, goddammit. It's not going to be of any use, because we can't bloody cast a spell to save our life. Literally, maybe. Move down here and just stab somebody. We're going to have to leave this lady for last because she's impossible to hit. Let's concentrate on the students. Let's do some of that. I don't remember what that does, but it disappeared now, so it doesn't matter. Hello. Yeah. Ah, She dodged. Good job, Aurelia. Yes, attack the person. No, stop attacking my spellcasters. Attack the people who are good at being attacked, please. Let's see now. A hard blow at you. Nicely done. Well, let's see. They don't have any poison blades or anything, so we might take a swing at escaping. Yeah, we take 3 damage, but that's fine. Might. Ah, somebody's blinking me. God damn it. Go away. Can't you see I'm recording stuff? Anyway, let's go for some spells. Take this person out there. Lady, I suppose. Yes. Let's try and concentrate our blows. Take somebody out. Unfortunately, didn't work. There we go. Already, I got a wound already. And all right. Let's see now. This guy is wounded and almost dead. Let's go for this guy. There we go. 1 eliminated. Continue to take damage. Well, let's try that again, because it looked interesting. Ah, bloody hell, useless. Somewhat crappy luck today. Let's see now. You can take her out. You can try and take her out. Let's do that. Nah! Bad luck. Alright. Let's see now. Whom can we attack here? Nobody, because we don't have line of sight, but if we move here, we could attack her. Because she is not particularly immune to magic, so we're going to use our caster on her then. 16 damage, nicely done. Right, you take somebody out as well. Not as well, take somebody out, please. Now just normal strike at this guy. That does the trick. Aurelia's buggered. Let's see now. You. Okay, move up here. Take a swing at her. Ah, well, unfortunate. Didn't take her out. Alright, well, you're going to wait. You're going to use your magic arcana on the leader. Nice, okay. Meanwhile, you are going to be taking out her. Regular blow, did the trick. Alright. We could concentrate on the lady, but it's best that we leave her to the caster, and instead we're going to try and go for this guy. Let's try a knockout blow. Nope. Ah, she found the threat. Okay, interesting. Well, that's fine. A regular blow on this guy, or gal rather. Alright. And this could potentially take her out. No, it didn't, because we rolled a 19 and she rolled a 20 or something. Alright, caster. Let's continue. I'm trying to figure whether I want to heal Aurelia or try to launch another fireball, but I think I'll go for another fireball. If I heal Aurelia, she's probably going down within the next turn anyway, and he's might go down in the next turn as well. So let's try and take her out. Nicely done there. And that leaves us whom? That leaves us you, and that leaves us you. Well, let's take you one at a time then. It's significantly less pressing of an issue now to take you out in a sort of concentrated blow. No, well, to concentrate our blows to take you out, as I suppose is what I wanted to say. Try this, there. Now you can heal Aurelia a little. Not too much, Too much healing is probably bad for you. Over here. Heal Aurelia. Well, it worked. She's up. Not much point really now, since we've got this covered for the most part, I think. If not completely. You go here. Poke. Right. Aurelia can wait. You can go up here and you can strike from behind. Sir Dwarf. And there we go. We get some loot. We get some brigandine boots. Fine, I suppose. I don't think we've got any armor for that. Or indeed, I don't think we've got any particularly pressing concerns with respect to armor. I think from our last battles we've got pretty much everything we wanted. Although I remember thinking about getting chainmail, but that was expensive as hell. And that's certainly something that doesn't use brigandine boots. Oh well. Yeah, so we did that, so now please train us.
So, do we have potential?
I think you're worthy.
Thank you.
Watch and learn.
Alright. Well, she's got 500 now. And we can learn a whole bunch of stuff here. Let's see what we can learn. Shield fighting, armor use, yes please. That would use up all of our points, but those are things that we could get. Battle reflexes. Initiative bonus for Norim, that would be great. You can get that because initiative requirements that you don't meet. You can't learn any of that. You can learn the battle reflexes and you can learn shield fighting, but you don't use a shield, so it doesn't matter. Knockdown only works for swords, sabers, axes, maces, staves, two-handed swords, and two-handed bashing weapons, none of which I'm planning on having you use. Hammer blow. Nope. None of this is good for you. Defensive stance. That could be useful incidentally, like in specific situations, but I don't know. This I like. Battle reflexes I like. Shield fighting, no. Armor use would be nice, but you don't have the strength. Death blow. That sounds fancy. Alright. But can you learn any... Let's see your spells, which is really what I'm interested in the most. Wrath of the Elements. Witch's Spit. This is definitely interesting. Yeah, so a completely different set of spells there from, what's his name, Zurbaran. But interesting ones indeed. Less sort of offensive, I suppose, although Elemental Burst knocks down weaker targets. That sounds like fun. We could get that up. But we can only learn this, train the spells we've already learned, so this person's not teaching us any new magic there. Alright. Where's that summoning one? There we go. Let's get that up. Actually, okay. Yeah, let's get the one up. I want to see her weapon things. What's she good at? She's got daggers quite high up. And nothing else really. Throwing weapons. It'd be kind of cool to train her in something useful, but then again, she is a spellcaster, so we might just leave the daggers in, mostly defensive. Yeah, and go back and just do spells. Talents, willpower. Treat wounds, that sounds nice. Maybe we can have somebody bandage. Because so far bandaging has really not been worth anything. Daggers. Right. And Astro Energy is probably something we want up as well. As high up as we possibly can. Yeah. can't get any of these higher, I suppose. Why are they red? Oh, because you're wounded. Let's go look for an inn. Sorry. Ah, yeah. I just got here. Didn't mean to fight. Got into a fight. At least we didn't, I think, kill anybody. Because it's supposed to be a sort of spar thing that's sort of friendly, so at least no crime there. Unless that sort of thing is some sort of small misdemeanor. But yeah, so far so good. Didn't commit too many crimes yet. Yeah, but I only wanted there to get trained, and then I didn't. And then I got into a fight, and now I need to rest, heal my wounds. Need to find a healer, actually. Doesn't look like there's a healer there. Courtesans, or dreamweed, or alchemists. I guess alchemists sounds like a thing to do with healing, maybe? Because medicine and stuff. Yeah, so I'll go there, heal up, and then go back through all these loading screens. God damn it. I'm not liking this town already. It's too big. It should all be one screen without all this bloody loading. Right. So, yeah, we'll train up the skills that the teacher offers on Penthesilea and the other fighters, and we'll figure out what spell... it doesn't look like... Bloody hell. There's nobody here with a cross over their heads. So we're going back. We're looking for that healer. So the battling skills from the teacher on the fighters, and then spells on Zerberan, and that one spell thing we've got on Aurelia already, and we'll round that up with whatever astral power things we can get on her. Right. Sounds like a plan. So, do I actually need to find a healer to do that? Probably not. I can just do it straight away. Fine, let's do it straight away. Wasted time. Why are you wasting my time, game? Death. Heal down here within 3 combat turns. Otherwise, they'll be incapacitated for the remainder of the battle. Wow. I think I knew that. Righto. Yeah, so that, and then we'll go talk to the beggars, because I know talking to the beggars might have various consequences. I remember that from previous playthroughs. Hello, Daria.
Hey, you.
Hello.
Can you teach us something else?
Watch and learn.
Okay then. We still need to find that bloody healer if I want to engage in more fisticuffs. But whatever. Base values, right? That's what we want. We wanted astral energy, I think. Because astral energy is made from courage, intuition, and charisma. We can get courage up by 1 point. And then we can get astral energy up by 2 points. Giving us a total of 42, which is still doesn't seem like enough. But we'll deal with it. Tecate, your special abilities. I want you to learn battle reflexes, please. This you can do for a while. Knockdown, no use. Defensive stance. Why the hell not? Because that might be useful in like a particular situation somewhere, pretty much. And I don't think it's going to be useful in many other places. I see traps, willpower, perception, nothing particularly useful there. You're maxed out on spears. I don't particularly need you to learn anything else at the moment, so I'd rather go into base values. Base values like strength and something good for attacking. No, something good for vitality. Vitality, okay. Not gonna help your parry, not gonna help your dodge, not gonna help your anything really. Initiative is pretty nice, but some nothing. Yeah, I'll just go with vitality then. 1, 2. Yeah, that's enough. Zerberan, hello. What are your spells, sir? Or can we get more astral energy out of you somehow? Yes, we probably can. Um, uh, charisma? We can get your charisma up by a lot. Can get your intuition up. And we can get your courage up. Intuition is nice. Charisma only does your astral energy points, but intuition is very nice indeed, so let's get that up. And the remainder, let's try and see what we can do with your spells. Thunderbolt. Do we really want to learn Thunderbolt from 0? I guess we can learn it to 1. Or do we want to do that? I mean, we've already learned it, right? Because with some 0. We could learn other things. We could learn... What could we learn? We could get that fireball up that we're constantly using. That's nice. Let's do that. Alright. That's all we need for now, I think. Leaves us 8 points. I don't think we can do anything with 8 points particularly. Norem. Norem, what can you do? What can you learn? Those special abilities, they were useful to you. Battle reflexes, certainly. You don't fight with a shield, but you do use heavy armor. So I'll get that on. And that leaves you 400 points. With 400 points, we can do something like strength, no, constitution, or agility, or intuition, cleverness, courage. We can go with courage. That seems characteristic. And finally, our lady warrior herself will get some special abilities as well. Shield fighting and armor use. Because you're going to be using heavy armor as well. Battle reflexes you can't get because initiative 9 out of 10. To get initiative up, we need to get courage or cleverness or intuition. No, sorry, courage or intuition or agility, actually. We could get one of those, but I don't think that's... I mean, that's gonna waste all of our AP and we won't be able to get that battle intuition thing. But we might get it next time after a couple of more battles. Yeah, there we go. It's on 10, so... Alright. That's that. That's the... we've just done a bunch of stuff, though. That's the slightly annoying process of getting myself upgraded now that I'm no longer sure what I want to do. I was pretty... I mean, I knew what I was doing a couple of battles ago when I didn't have my weapons maxed out, but now, I don't know. And the enemies so far haven't been really bothering me, so I haven't felt the need to change my tactics or anything, so it's kind of... I'm kind of feeling a little stagnated in the character development area, but I'm sure that's going to change soon enough. We could try sort of making them more universal, because right now they each of them have their own thing, and I also keep them fairly simple. Oh, there we go, a healer.
Signor.
Signora, indeed.
Leave it to me.
Yes, heal us all. We have plenty of dosh. I wouldn't mind getting all your...
Welcome to the days.
Hello.
How may Ossip help you?
How may Ossip help
The
us
bugs will
indeed?
love you.
Huh. Alright, so we got that. And now we should be going back to the... Oh, there's a Hesinde cleric. Well, let's talk to
How
him.
may a servant of the wise goddess help you?
I have no idea. I don't remember what we were doing.
This strange disease, the afflicted ones, what can you tell us about that?
Very little. We're stumbling around in the dark ourselves. But it's not a natural affliction, that much is certain.
What do you mean?
It's a
Something
biological
evil is
weapon.
going on here.
Oh, wow.
Something sleeps in those shells that have been abandoned by Hesindi's spirit.
Oh yeah, oysters are definitely evil. What are you talking about?
Could a poison cause the affliction?
It certainly could. But perhaps you should ask the Alchemists Guild about this.
Huh.
Go to Menhal Aktaran, the leader of the poisoners. If anyone knows about this sort of thing, it's him.
All
I'll
right.
give you a recommendation. Not that glorious gladiators such as yourselves really need that.
Why, thank you.
watch the battles.
Well, yes. Studying the depravity of the people provides valuable insight.
Yeah. And you probably only watch Big Brother for the fighting. Right.
Do you know an
Lysander?
alchemist named Lysander Uridian? Black-haired Horasian, wears amber glasses?
Lysander? No. But a Horasian alchemist who fits the description has been here. He calls himself Mercator. Just like you, he was interested in the sick people we're sheltering here. But he seemed to be a little lost.
What did this Mercator want?
To help, or so it seemed. Under the condition that he got to take the sufferers with him. He even offered a generous donation, which, of course, we declined.
How so?
In the days that followed, however, 2 of the patients disappeared from our temple.
And you suspect Mercator?
I don't suspect
Conjecture.
anyone, my child.
Yeah. It's probably coincidence. Why didn't they take his money?
One more thing.
Yes?
Mercator was accompanied by a white-haired lady. She called herself Miramis. Another alchemist, I think. Perhaps this might help?
Thank you.
Miramis and Mercator. Alright. Fair enough. Wants us to go back to the city center, which is great, because we want to talk to those beggars. Right. Mercator rings a bell. It's something vaguely geographical, isn't it? I probably should be knowing what that is. Lysander, of course, Greek name. The last name I didn't catch. Whatever. So definitely the up north is supposed to have a sort of Greekish sort of bent, whereas the south is slightly more, well, Eastern Mediterranean, I suppose, is the word. In bent. Okay, so we got beggars to talk about, then we can go back. We can talk to the merchant and see what she's got. Alrighty then. Beggars.
Quit your whining. You should have thought about this sooner.
What should we cut off? Her ears? Or maybe go for an arm right away?
No.
That sounds like a good idea.
I'll bring home more, I promise.
Too late, girl. If you don't bring in any money, you'll lose something. Because if you lose something, you'll bring home more money.
That's right. We learned this from Robert A. Heinlein, right? And that book, what was it called? Citizen of the Galaxy, the first act, right? We learn all about begging. Unless you didn't read that. So, threaten definitely leads us into battle, I seem to remember. Menacing silence and have you got a coin? Perhaps do not. And... you know what?
Let the girl go this very instant. Otherwise,
This is none of your business, airy fairy.
Fairy.
Harry Fairy.
Okay. Got me there. Alright. So this battle, yeah, Cramps Tree, that's what I thought. They're over there, they're trying to kill that lady, and... oh wow, well she's dead. Oh shit. 3 wounds and 2 hits, nicely done. Well, sirs. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll go here. And we'll try to do something when we can. You wait. You move here.
Hey,
Ah, bloody hell. I forgot that they can do that. For a second there. Alright, you move in here. Wow. Okay, she's down and she's out. That's okay, we've got them right where we want them. In front of us. With weapons out. Alright, let's take care of this guy, since he's in front. Um, will you disappoint me again? Or will you try and cast this properly? My good lady. Oh, there we go. What is that? It's a shadowy sort of dude. Alright. Fair enough. The shadowy sort of dude is meh at fighting. I see. It's a person, though, that they have to worry about, so that's fine. He can take out parries. Let's see now. This guy. Oak. You can come in and attack with your dagger, but that's not necessary. I prefer you to use spells like you're supposed to. What can we use here? Not really. I'm not familiar with these. It's gonna take a while until I do become familiar. Nothing really. Alright, well, this is like an attack one, right? 7 to 12 bashing damage, knock down 1 hex's radius. Oh, no, we don't want that. This is a basic one then. What does it do? 6 points poison damage, stun for 6 turns. Sounds like fun. There we go. Permanently stunned. Next we'll take on this guy maybe? This guy? This guy looks tougher. But I think that's just my impression. Okay, let's just go for it. There's nothing that indicates he's actually tougher. Let's see, I'll move you here. Poke, or whatever it is you do. You wait. Wait to get what's his face out of there. And behind Norem, yeah, we've got to restructure this attack line. You can see I'm definitely out of practice. Let's get your health points back up so you don't die on us. Nice. And okay, you can't do anything, so just wait. Alright. Yeah, now you move back and wait. You move forward and what? I don't know. And wait. You try take this guy out, I suppose. This guy out, yeah. There we go. You move forward. Attack this guy. Nice. Then you can move in here. Attack this guy. It's the only guy you can attack. They attack Norem again, who at least doesn't get wounded. Zurbrand can move in further and can assist with healing spells. And finally, Takate can move in here and use an overhead attack and take out, for instance, this guy for 11 points. Well, hit him at least. Yeah, we can't do anything with you now. Here, attack this box. Looks dangerous. Alright, we dodged that one. Now we've got Takate back here, and he can attack this guy. There we go. That leaves us one guy left to worry about, which I think we should be able to deal with pretty promptly. Oh, nicely done. Move down here. Yeah, you poisoned our shadow. Move down here. Attack. And done. Too bad the girl didn't survive, but I think she'll be fine at the end. I think, maybe. Hopefully. If not, well, I don't know. We might be replaying that then. But I think she's gonna be fine. Because I think she's a story, like a plot element. So she's got plot armor, right? Anyways, that's that fight. I wanted to fight it because I think that's the only way to get those 50 AP. I generally do like the battles in these games, and pretty much that's why I play it. So I don't see a point in avoiding them. And we are pretty good at them when all is said and done as a team of fighters.
Is everything all right, girl?
Yeah, I think so.
What's your name?
Lelia.
That's a weird name.
Did those dogs hurt you?
I still have all my fingers, if that's what you mean. In this part of town, you lose your innocence the day you're born.
That sounds like a terrible, terrible practice. I hope it's not widespread, actually.
Do you live nearby? Can we take you home?
I no longer have a home. The beggars say I don't bring in enough money, and now they're definitely not going to want me back.
Alright.
We could take you along. I'm sure you'd do well as...
Forget it. I'd rather enter the courtesan school. Life there certainly can't be any worse than it is out here on the streets.
Well, we could teach you to sword fight, come on. We barely ever die.
You want to join the Courtesans Guild?
They say Kidra takes good care of her girls. She's the top courier of the guild. I'll be
I see.
waiting for you in front of the guild hall.
Like we can do anything about it. Well, I'm sure we can. 'Cause it's us. Alchemists, Dreamweed, Courtesans. Courtesans? I mean, for plot elements. Yeah, let's go and figure that out. And then let's go to the alchemists, I suppose, and talk to them. Righto. A little bit of talking we need to get through before we can proceed with our fabulous adventure, because the characters need to get their bearings, I think, and I also need to get my bearings, because I forgot all the plot. Oh, we were fighting these guys, right? We were fighting them off at the border, something like that? Alright. A torturer, eh? I like those. Kydra. And, to the alchemist quarter. I see, not much to do here. Hello.
What may the courtesans do for you?
We're here about a girl.
We rescued a girl about to be mutilated by beggars. Can you take her in?
What does she look like? Understand that I can't take on just any poor girl off the streets.
Why not?
Dress her in something decent and she'll look perfectly presentable.
But she's in trouble with the Beggars Guild. She needs a safe place to hide.
Does that sound like a decent girl to you? Well, all right. But you'll have to do me a favor in return.
What kind of favor?
What do you need?
A mage asked me for one of my best girls, and he sent a complaint by messenger pigeon. He accuses me of sending him damaged goods.
He wasn't any more
Perhaps she got
explicit
bruised in
than
the
that?
transport?
No. Could you clear this up for me? The mage's
Sure.
name is Immaculo, and he lives near Aldenia in a house on the cliffs. In the meantime, I'll take care of your girl.
Sounds like a plan. We're very good at strong-arming
Roger,
people
do
into
you-
doing stuff. Yeah. Very religious, us. Who are you?
Could you lend the torturer a hand?
In what way?
Do you need a bone breaker?
No, this is a sensitive matter. I've finally
So like a
decided
ball
to
breaker?
pay my respects to the courier of the courtesans, the beautiful Kidra Tarifa. But I'm up to my neck in work. Interrogations, torture, the rack, from dawn to dusk. Everything is
Yeah,
ready.
yeah.
The gift is packed in a box. It just has to be delivered.
Every day,
That's all.
working
Pretty
hard,
much.
torturing
Although
people.
my cousin in Thanira has the box at the moment. He's the innkeeper there. If you could pick it up for me and take it to the courier, that'd be wonderful.
I mean, that's fine, but we're generally better with actual contraband. And what do we get in return anyway?
See you soon.
Like, we're just doing that for free then.
Take the package to Kidra, alright?
Sure, yeah.
See you soon.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hopefully it's something nice. To the alchemist's quarter then. Like, since when are we in the business of helping torturers? I mean, I generally dislike torturers. I've been tortured myself in this game. It's not a thing I enjoyed, I think. Or, well, the character of Penthesilea certainly didn't. And, so, yeah, why are we doing that now? Like, either they are torturers and they are immoral persons who take the likes such as we and you know, inflict pain on them for various reasons, or they are actually the law, if you look at it from that direction, and in that way they're sort of policemen, and we don't really like policemen since they tend to want to take us into prison. So why are we helping out a torturer? I don't know. I just dislike torturers personally, like torture. Pretty abhorrent. Okay, alchemists, Catalina the dyer, okay, I read dryer, and Mengbilla Aktaran. Let's talk to the dye lady first.
Please, not now. I'm having an awful day.
Would you like an aspirin?
May we be of assistance?
We have aspirin.
Blackguards, I'm waiting for a delivery. Purple snails from Aldinia. They should have been here a long time ago.
Maybe you could find out where they are. That would be awfully nice of you.
It would, wouldn't it?
Even better, just bring me the snails. I'll get you
Are
a
they
ship.
contraband?
You'll make it to Aldinia before nightfall. You should talk to Captain Daragossa in the 1002 days. I need the shipment very, very soon.
Alright.
You collect snails.
Purple snails. A purple hue can be extracted from them. It can be used as a dye, but don't ask me for the recipe. It's a secret.
Sure, it's not like
See
we're
you
going to be
later.
using snails for dye.
I don't care if you have to travel to Auckland to catch a canary and butterflies. And next time, I want them alive.
I
Excuse
agree.
me. How may the guild serve you today?
The priest at Hacindi's temple recommended you.
A rare occurrence.
Indeed.
We want to have a tincture analyzed, possibly a rare poison.
A tincture.
Poison. Let's see if I can identify it by smell.
It smells of laurel leaves.
Can you
Poisons
identify it by
rarely
taste?
smell of just one ingredient. Let me see.
Sure.
Interesting. I've never smelled this composition before. Why
It's
do you
Chanel
think
number
it's a
9.
poison?
Isn't it?
Possibly. The smell of laurel reminds me of something, and there's a hint of something else.
Perhaps we can give it to a
Assume
beggar?
Venom, definitely. Morphu venom.
Morphus. Those giant slugs.
Yes, pretty harmless actually, as long as you don't get too close.
Hmm.
If you do, they shoot poisonous spines at you. They're painful, but extremely valuable to us poisoners.
I see.
What exactly does the venom do?
Morphu venom has all kinds of applications, not just in poisons. I suggest a deal. Bring me a batch of Morphu spines. In the meantime, I'll find out more about your tincture.
That sounds very random of a quest.
Who ordered the ingredients lately? Do you agree?
Sure. Where do we
And
find
do
these slugs?
More foos?
There's a little island southwest of Mengbilla. Quite a few of the creatures are said to live there. Be careful, though. There have been frequent sightings of pirates in that area recently.
Oh, pirates.
I'll
Another
tell my
thing
friend,
another thing I don't
Capitano
like.
Daragossa, to take you to the island.
Ooh, he'll
Meet
take
him
us
in
there
the
twice.
1002 Days Tavern once you're ready for the trip.
Alright.
What are you going to do with the Morphu venom?
Poison
A
people?
forest man asks a poisoner why he needs venom.
Do you know an alchemist named Lysander Euridian?
Indeed.
Euridian.
He's the son of one of my business partners.
That
in
reminds me of
Loitering.
something as well. I
Talented young man,
can't quite put my
and
finger on it.
ambitious, as I remember. But I haven't seen him in a long time.
Are you sure Lysander hasn't been here lately?
Are you part of the Black Cohort? Am I in trouble?
Maybe.
Yes, I'm sure.
What is the Black Cohort?
See you later.
Because we might be a part of it and not even know it. I'm sure it's possible. Alchemist, hello.
Potions, tinctures, poisons, I have it all.
Hello. Are you the same lady who voiced my favorite character, whose name currently slips my mind? Niam? Oh wow, we are way overburdened. Wow. We need to get rid of this stuff. A lot of this stuff. Wow. What's a ranseur? It's a spear, okay. A machete. Slave death. That's a nice name. It's probably good for bringing death to slaves. javelin, throwing axe. Right, I have to deal with that. I think we've been everywhere, most of, at least. I think before heading out, I will have to figure out my equipment problems, because I certainly am overendowed in the slave death department currently, and I need to get rid of some of that. There's no point going out on an escapade with, what is it, like 40 pounds of extra weight. I won't be able to bring anything back in proper order. I mean, even as it is, I'll probably be going back overburdened. I was here before. Alchemist Quarter, I've been here. City Center, that's where we're going. Actually, we're going to Dreamweed Quarter, because I didn't really look around there. Well, alright. So it looks like we're going to be slug hunting for our next adventure, and possibly fighting pirates. Pirates I also don't like. Although I will spare you a rant. Right. And here's a loading screen with Niam to remind us that she's gone. Sob. So sad. I did like her character. I really did. It was interesting. She was interesting, rather. Merchant. Yes, hello. Can we sell you a bunch of stuff we don't need? Like leather shoulders and gladiator shoulder armor? I should probably look at what we've actually got equipped as well. I'll probably off-screen that then. Alright, Dreamweed Quarter, hello. What have you got for us? Another loading screen, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm really upset that the loading screens take so long in this bloody city. It's not like anything happens on them. But whatever. Right. Yeah, so what, we need to get those slugs, and then the alchemist will talk to us about that. We also need to get go visit a wizard. That might be a thing we want to do first. Although they did say they want those things fast, so maybe that's better. Yeah, Captain Daragosa wants us to go out. We've got a healer, and we've got that tavern. Okay. Well, you know what? I will off-screen some equipment bothers, and I'll be right back with you. See you then.